Hi, it's Neil Ball again from topproducerformula.co.uk. Today, I'm going to review the USANA MLM business opportunity, and you're going to discover two things in this video. Number one is the truth, and number two is how to make sure you don't fall into the trap that most people fall into. The trap that I'm talking about is the fact that 97% of people fail to make money with MLM business opportunities. I'm also going to tell you what you can do to help prevent it from happening to you by significantly increasing the probability that you'll be in the 3% that become successful if you take action and follow the strategy at the end of this video. It doesn't matter if you're about to join USANA or whether you're already in USANA and you're looking for a way to become more successful at recruiting. This information will help you. One thing that I want to cover, because a lot of people talk about it, is that USANA is not a scam. Now, you're probably thinking that I'm saying that because I'm trying to get you to join the company. Well, I'm not affiliated with USANA in any way. So why is it that people talk about the USANA scam? Here's what happens, is that when you've got a company that's a successful company and people join the opportunity, it's inevitable that there'll be people who join who become successful and become good leaders. And there are people who don't succeed. So there are people who are making money with the opportunity, and there are people who have failed at it. And often the people who don't succeed will blame the company and accuse it of being a scam. These people who have failed are often broke, and they've jumped from company to company, always blaming the company. Now here's the thing, broke people cannot help broke people. And if you want to be broke, just listen to somebody who's already broke. It's like if you want to catch a cold, then get around someone who's got a cold. Well, if you want a case of the poverties, get around someone who's broke and you'll catch it and be just like them. What you really need to focus on is whether it's possible to make money with the opportunity. So instead of looking at how to be unsuccessful like the broke people, focus on the people who are successful and making money with the opportunity. There is a problem though. And that is that in most MLM companies, approximately 97% of people don't make money and only 3% actually make money. And the reason that this happens is because most MLM companies will tell you to do the recruiting in the same old MLM way that's been around forever. They'll tell you to make a list of your family and your friends and anyone that you vaguely know. And so the theory goes that you should then be able to sign up 5 people, and they will then duplicate what you're doing, and they'll sign up 5 people who will then duplicate, and so on. And when you have about 7 levels of people doing this, you'll be rich. I know this does work for some people, but for the majority it doesn't work. And the evidence can't be disputed on this, because for 97% of people in MLM companies, it doesn't work. But there is a better way. The problem is that a lot of companies and the leaders in them are stuck in the past. It's almost as if the internet has passed them by. These people seem to ignore the evidence that for most people their methods don't work. The truth is that they don't understand the internet, and therefore they don't tell you how to use it to recruit people. One of the problems that people come up against is that they find that their family and their friends are just not interested in joining the MLM opportunity and becoming an entrepreneur. So very quickly people will burn through the family and the friends, and they run out of people to pitch with the business opportunity. Obviously how quickly this will happen depends on how big a list people manage to come up with from the family and the friends. For other people, they're really just not happy pitching the family and friends. But there is another way, using the leverage of the internet. It's actually possible to set up things on the internet so that you'll automatically get leads. When you know what you're doing, you can also make sure that these leads are good quality by selecting where they come from, and these leads are then known as targeted leads. Obviously, this is the complete opposite of what you do with traditional MLM recruiting methods, where you chase the random untargeted leads. The other thing with using the internet is that the targeted people will give you their email address if they're interested. So the targeted lead becomes a pre-qualified lead who you know is interested. This is the other difference. When the lead comes to you, they're obviously interested. unlike your friends and family who are untargeted and unqualified. As I mentioned earlier, when you know what you're doing, you can set up systems that will work for you, even when you're not there. So you can be finding USANA prospects 24/7. This can be done using Google and YouTube and Facebook and many other sites. In fact, the proof that this works is that you're watching this video right now. I would like to show you something that will actually allow you to do this and show you how to do it so that you become more successful at recruiting using the power of the internet. There are literally thousands of people every day searching for home business opportunities, and you're missing out on them in your USANA opportunity. You really have two choices. Either you do nothing and just do the things in the inefficient and mainly ineffective way of chasing your family and your friends, and you'll probably end up joining the 97% who fail. Or you can click the link below this video or go to topproducerformula.co.uk and learn how to leverage the power of the internet to help move you into the 3% who become successful with USANA. I think this is a no-brainer. If I were you right now, I would want to get this essential information on recruiting. So click the link below or go to www.topproducerformula.co.uk. This is Neil Ball, and until next time, goodbye.